Hey guys, welcome back. This is the third game between Millennium's ForGG and EG Gaming's JaeDong. JaeDong spawning in the bottom right corner as the blue Zerg, and ForGG in the bottom left corner as the red Terran. I'm Nukeface and I'll be casting this game for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, where I can improve. And if you'd ever like me to cast a game of yours, send it to me at nukefacereplays@gmail.com. And so yeah, let's get into the game. The past few games, ForGG has opened with Rex and then expansion. Sorry, with Depot expansion Rex, and second game he opened with Rex first, then expansion. And both of the times he also did a Reaper opening as quick as he could with the builds. And so let's see what this game is going to bring us. Does look like JaeDong is going to be scouting the correct direction first, so he'll most likely find ForGG before ForGG finds him, unless ForGG also sees the Overlord poke in at the edge of the vision. Got JaeDong this time going for a double trickery of the maximum supply by creating 2 extra drones, whilst 2 drones are building extractors, and he's also sending out a drone scout to see where his opponent is, what he's up to. And does look like ForGG is going for a command center before barracks this time as well. So let's see what the game brings us. JaeDong has already put out a few, created a few Zerglings. They're on the way, just spawned now. Let's see what he's going to find. No barracks yet for ForGG, so if JaeDong realizes it quickly, then he can be in a great advantageous position. There we go, and he sees it. And it hasn't been seen by ForGG, so these Zerglings are going to become quite a surprise. The barracks isn't even finished yet. Might actually be a really quick game because of this. There we go. ForGG has realized what's going on, pulls all of his drones. If it work, keep getting them mixed up. Sorry guys. Pulls all of his SCVs to stop what's going on. Does look like the barracks will be allowed to finish though. Cost of quite a few workers. Current count at 4, 5, 7 workers killed, 9 workers killed. That is an expensive start for ForGG, even though he does have his natural expansion up way before JaeDong has his. But current worker count 19 versus 11. ForGG does have a lot of catching up to do. You can see this in the production tab as well. JaeDong is just making a few queens. He knows he's ahead. He can actually probably get his 3rd hatchery quite quickly, or see if he can finish it off with another quick follow-up. Does look like it's going to be more tech, more units, actually more economy. JaeDong pulling ahead further in worker supply. Then again, ForGG has almost finished his double orbital command centers, so should be able to even out the income quite rapidly with a few extra mules. There we go. Let's see what it brings us up. We've got JaeDong, we've got him in the lead with about 1,000 minerals a minute. And there we see that ForGG actually jumps up 300 per minute just because of the 2 mules. Nearly evening it out. again, JaeDong has had the supply income lead for quite a long time before 4GG has managed to do this little catch up. We actually got the third command center going down already, whilst JaeDong is also getting his third hatchery up. Serbian speed is about done. I'm not sure now. We won't get anything done with them. Full wall in, even a single marine will be enough to stop this. And now the Serbians will have to pull back or burn. ForGG still hasn't got an idea of as to where JaeDong is located, but he will in a few seconds. There we go. Found it. Straight away pulls back the Hellion from top as well. You can actually see that JaeDong does have a few overlords and a few units in position across the map, even though 4GG is on the left. It's just to catch any unwanted medevacs full of units so that JaeDong can prepare himself for potential drops. See that JaeDong is actually pulling ahead quite a bit at the moment. Worker supply is currently 56 versus 38, which is a major difference. You can see that reflected in the minute, in the supply per minute as well. Resources per minute, I'm sorry. Still getting used to the casting, guys, so the mistakes I make, do try to correct them in time. Might not have been a very good time for 4GG to get that expansion, or at least to land that expansion. So you can actually see that JaeDong is moving into position, well, not the overlords, but you can see him actually moving into position at multiple positions around 4GG. Overlords pooping all over the place, delaying that expansion even more. Actually, you already got a fourth base going for JaeDong. So also getting Burrow, which could actually force 4GG to use some scans instead of being able to drop mules. Not sure if it's going to be used, but you know, it's a cheap upgrade, so you might as well get it. There's no excuse not to. Quite sure if JaeDong spotted this drop moving out here. Oh, but he will now. There we go.
Complete.
So JaeDong knows this is underway. Knows precisely where it is as well. Keeps getting spotted by a different overlord. Should be able to see that the course of it puts it directly into the main base. It does give 4GG the opportunity to see that mutant production has already started. That army was busy down there. Another little attack moving up to the top. Straight away also confirmed that the fourth base for JaeDong has already started. Oh, it's finished, sorry. And we've got another try with the drop down here. Probably won't get anything done. Don't want to drop into banelings. Even though the start, must say, well played by ForGG. He's actually caught up in resources lost. There we go. Full attack starts. Actually gets spotted as well by the little circling. The burrow did get used. Drilling claws are almost done. Should give ForGG an advantage. Being able to drop those very quickly. Don't know if ForGG actually noticed it, but it does look like JaeDong has started to use little baneling bombs, burying a few banelings here and there, in the hopes that he can set up a mine. ForGG's not actually splitting those units up a lot. Not sure if that was intentional or by accident that he didn't. Drop, which also gets spotted and probably will get spotted a few more times along the way. Yep, there we go. And JaeDong still has a defense for it in position. Next attack, creeping along the creep, pardon the pun. Oh! Lots of freebies. Not sure if that was intentional. Up. Might be able to get a few free kills alongside. We'll lose the medevac, and most likely we'll lose this one too. Yep, there we go. Full of marines. That was an expensive bit of mine burrow for ForGG there. Game's been a tough one on ForGG. I'm sure he's going to be able to pull this one off. Looks like we're in the fourth game. JaeDong is pushed all the way into the third base for ForGG. And looks like this will be it very shortly. Yep, there we go. Alright guys, we've got a fourth game coming up. Oh, sorry, switching them around the wrong way. There we go. So it's 2-1 for ForGG versus JaeDong in the quarterfinals of the ASUS Republic of Gamers tournament. And I'll start casting the next one. Let me know what you think. I mentioned this before, but if you want me to cast one of your games, send it to me at nukefacereplays@gmail.com. So yeah, have a good one.